the same thing. We have the same thoughts and everything. We
Finishing
be
each
like,
other's sentences and
all we have to do is look at each other and we be like, yep.
But let's go here and ask this question here. I've seen people say that you brainwash these women. Mm-hmm. I've seen people, say, well, if you believe how you believe, why do you have two wives? And also, you got two women. Are you getting tested? These are questions that I've seen. So I ask you these questions. How did you get them to agree with being two wives?
Well, so again, this is a culture that is not something that I have to teach them for them to understand it. There's many people out here that's choosing this lifestyle. If a lot of you guys follow me, you can see women all the time asking to be my third. I definitely didn't manipulate them. So I'm always been asked to be a part of my union. There's tons of them who would love to be a part of my union. And there's also so many different websites where you can see women on there trying to find polygamy. There's already sister wives who are out here just looking for a king to come along and they already know they're great and they get along with their best friends. So they already just waiting for a king because they can see what working together looks like. So just think about this. If two people working together can generate unity and grow a family, so you can get a house paid off easier because it's two people bringing income. Well, imagine if it's three and you can work together and you don't have to work and you're not thinking, well, sex is all about the sex. No, it's not. So if you can truly see it as something that is holy, something my ancestors practiced for a long time before we ever got here, we wouldn't even be here without polygamy. So it's like when we think about it, we more so go to insulting. But if you love your ancestors, you better believe that's what they was practicing before they was enslaved. So it offered all the children to have a father and all the children to have a mother. You see, so for me, well, to answer your questions, no, I don't get tested. I'm only sleeping with two women, and I believe strongly that those women are only sleeping with me. However, if I was in the world and I was sleeping around with women who I didn't know what they was doing because they didn't live with me or whatever, then I would have to get tested because, I don't know what they're doing. But once we sleep together and we know we good, we got all tested before we did this thing, we all know we good. So we don't really believe it, just like they wouldn't test their husband every time they slept with him. And I almost jokingly said, even though he got two women too, but I'm not gonna do that. Even though
don't do it. Don't do it, Cam.
It said I was about to say it and then still said it.
You still said it, yeah.
But that still mean I kind of didn't say it though, so we good.
Okay. So is there any jealousy in the house? I mean, you got one over here that requires something totally different from this one. Do you have a schedule set that because I'm like, how in the world did this man deal with two? Now, I can understand it to a certain degree if you're a player. You got certain time you call this, a certain time you call them. Because to me, it almost seemed the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, I got three of them over here that I deal with where he got two wives. I'm just not married to these, but so you have a schedule or something like that you deal with them with?
Absolutely. I'm a very structured man. I schedule my life. I believe we all should schedule our lives, period. But yes, I have a schedule. Me and Jamie spend our time together on Monday, Tuesday, Lacey and I Wednesday and Thursday. And then on the weekends, I spend time with all of them and my children. We do all kind of fun stuff together. But I also have created a life where we don't have to technically separate to go to work. So when I met them, they were both, well, Jamie, of course, was working, but we had been separated for a few years. Lacey, when I met her, she was working. So the first thing that I did is freed them from work. Okay, I invested with them to get their own businesses started, and now they make more per year than they've ever made before. And the reason I wanted to do this is so they would not be with me just because I can take care of them. I wanted them to say, if you feel like, what if she get money? Would she just leave? If you feel like that, man, get her some money as soon as possible so you can actually truly learn to trust her. Or you are always worried about, what if this woman had access to money? I don't want any woman around me that don't have access to taking care of herself because I don't want her to ever feel like she has to be with me if she don't like what I'm doing. You see what I'm saying? So I wanted to do that first of all. And I did that. We were very successful in doing that. We worked together on all our business endeavors. We travel together, but again, they got businesses outside of me that they run full time, and they love those businesses and things like that. But so we've made it where we can stay home together, which means I don't get every day in the week with them like a person will in monogamy.
Right.
What person does get every day with their partner in monogamy? See, most people going to work for 8, 12 hours a day.
Absolutely right.
Right. We don't do that. We got every day together. Most of our work we actually do together when it comes to filming and podcasts and the things, the photos, all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, because you get paid for all that, right? You get
absolutely
right. Okay.
See, what I'm trying to teach people is how to monetize your family. See, your last name is a business. See, when you got married, your family created a business. You are an entity from that. So you should be making money. But a lot of times with the Black family, we see it as a relationship. But marriage ain't that. A boyfriend and girlfriend, that's a relationship that two domestic people decide to have. When you say we're going to get married and take on each other's names, you building a dynasty and a legacy, and we have not been faithful and honorable to that. So
yeah, you're right about that.
I try to tell people early in life, whenever you just dating, learn your partner's like positive traits so could you build a business with the person you're dating? Learn what qualities they have. See if you could work with them and earn money together. See, back then, did you know that back in the day, women hunted just like men?
Yes.
Because see, people always say that men hunted and women tilled the garden. But no, women actually was just as good as hunters as men.
They sure was. They went out hunting there. Yep.
So whenever you your wife, before y'all had a child together, what y'all was doing was hunting together. So she got to see just how talented you were. You got to see how detailed and cooperative she was. When y'all learned that, y'all said, I think I want to seal the deal and have a baby with this man and have him protect me. I've seen him do all the work. I know he can do it. I trust him. So now y'all worked and earned something. Y'all know how to get food and bread together, right?
Right.
Now you get married. But when y'all get married, you do know the true work starts now. Because now she ain't really going to be able to go hunt with you at first. The man got to take that responsibility on his own.
Yeah.
Because now he's with child. So he loses an employee when he starts his company.
Because actually, what I did is I tried to be my father because he took care of everything. My mother stopped working when she had me. I'm the last out of 7 kids. So she stopped working when I came along. So when I came into the world, all I saw was my father working. Work, 2 jobs, take care of the family. Never went without. He took care of the family, you know what I'm saying? So when I got married, I said, you ain't got to work. I take on the full responsibility. Absolutely. Not knowing, hey, look, Scott, remember you came up in the 80s and 90s and all like that. Times are different there, bro. Y'all work as a team. Now, if you get pregnant, y'all have a baby, that's something different. But y'all work as a team. I didn't have the mindset. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be like my father. Let me take on this. I'm gonna kill myself, man. And I got married at 19, so I really didn't know everything like I should have.
This is what I'm saying. That's why I say we preemies. We go into marriage with no parents to truly teach us what marriage is. All they have is how they did it. All you can do is teach somebody what you know. So I always say, man, learn more. So you don't give your kids only what you know. Don't do them that injustice because we're not that bright. You see what I'm saying? We only know what they taught us and they ain't know much either. But when you're a child, they're your God and they know everything that can be known. Right. But the older you start to get, you realize, man, they were just doing their best. You see? And so that's what I was saying. When a man starts his company, when he gets married, he loses the employee that he had with him starting the business. He just now has responsibility, right? So because she has to birth that child. Now it'll be a long time before he gets a return on that. But later, when that child starts getting old enough, he starts to take that child with him to hunt, with him to fish. This child starts recouping those damages. See, your children are your employees. They're your business partners eventually. They're your employees first, then they're your business partners. Now you see this happen, but only in the home. See, the mother will raise the child. She'll wash the dishes until they're old enough to do it. Then she gives it to them for them to do. So she's constantly working herself out of jobs because she's getting the children to take over on those jobs. Right?
Wow. Yeah.
So as a man, what you should be doing is taking your child with you to work.
And that's exactly how they did it. That's exactly how they did it in those tribes.
Huh?
They did it exactly like that in the tribes.
Exactly.
Exactly.
See,
just
my
like
son
that.
goes with me to hunt. He watches me hunt. He watches me fish. My daughter goes with me to hunt and watches me hunt and watches me fish. And now we're going to have more food because of it. See, that's what lions do too. See, the cubs don't hunt until they get old enough to. Now, those queens, those lionesses, right?
Right.
They have one male, mostly one. Some of them have two, some of them have three males and a bunch of females. But let's just say a typical lion tribe, right? The male, and he has multiple lionesses. Look at how they hunt. The male stays back and he lets the females go hunt.
Yeah.
People look at that and go, that's crazy. He just got them out hunting for him. But did you know if he chased that gazelle down by himself, he won't have the energy to fight off the hyenas and the leopards and the other lions? So the women actually go hunt, make the kill, because there's more of them to bring that wildebeest down. He waits back and keeps his energy. And then when they bring it down, they let him eat first so he can put his head down and eat. All of them can watch the surroundings. When he eats enough to be full and sustained, he gets up a strong lion and ain't nobody about to mess with him.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This your boy 7 man. Thank you for watching this interview. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and commenting on this channel. I really appreciate it. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please click that button right down there. Don't wait till your homeboy blow up. You wait. Go ahead and participate and become part of the Unmuted family. We greatly appreciate it. We work very hard to bring you good content and stories that you probably never heard of before, and a little something to make you think about the Lord a little bit and laugh a little bit. All right, guys. Like, click, share, comment. Don't text me. Put it right there in the comments. 7 out.